Test, test, test. Come on, come on. Hopefully,
hey guys, what's going on? It is about...
hopefully, this live stream will be connected via a computer. Or, I mean, I'm using data off of the phone instead of my Wi-Fi system. Hopefully. Let's see if this works or not. Some I'm just kind of testing out here, guys. So, yeah. Live stream, okay. Live from a shot. Set reminder. Audio test, 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 test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Uh-oh. I don't know if this thing's going to work or not. See, I'm out here in the shop messing around with my, it's a little pixely. I'm out here in the shop messing around with my, oh, Inception. Oh, I'm having so much fun messing around with all this stuff. Okay. Let's see if the chat works. Oh, I'm having so much fun messing around with all this stuff. Okay. Oh, come on. Sign into chat. I am signed in. Don't they? Oh, wait, maybe I won't. I won't sign in with this computer. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Hopefully I will be able to see comments and stuff. If you guys comment, then hopefully I will be able to see kitty comments and stuff. If you guys comment. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here, monkey. Monkey, monkey, get over here. I'm gonna thumbs it up myself. Yay! Monkey, monkey, get over here. I can't. Stupid thing. Oh, I'm gonna go through. Thumbs it up myself. Yay! Hopefully this will work. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna show you guys the other new computer, or the new machine. Switch it around. Okay. Now you guys are looking at the monkey. Hi, kitty. Okay. Well, there it is right there. This thing is kind of weird. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is working, and I'll try to hold the camera still so it doesn't get all pixely. But it's got front suspension. It's got a 301cc engine on it. The weird thing is about it is that it has a Comet 20 series. That's a 20 series clutch. That's kind of odd that they would put something like that on such a big machine, but yeah. I really don't think that's the right belt. It looks like a lawnmower belt that they put on there. Yeah. But this is going to be a restore project. Yeah. But I'm not really too sure who dropped it off. We think we know. We think we know who dropped it off, but the thing is I need to be sure, so it's either going to sit on my property for a few months, and then I'm going to hack into it. I mean, it's already been here for a month, so I'm thinking that I'll wait for a few more weeks and then start actually hacking into it, because then, you know, if something sits on your property for a certain period of time, then it becomes yours, you know, so I don't want to start putting this whole dang thing together and then somebody show up saying, hey, that's mine. Thanks for all the work you did on it. Of course, you know, then I have to pull out my knife and shit and get freaky. Oh. Start putting this whole dang thing together and then somebody show up saying, hey, that's mine. Thanks for all the work you did on it. Of course, you know, then I have to pull out my knife and shit and get freaky. Let's see here. I'm going to mute my live here. So we got 3 people watching. Maybe I should try sharing this on Facebook. Share it on Facebook. Oh, you guys probably don't have Facebook. Yeah, it still seems to be a little pixely. Let me see if we're going to adjust the settings here. Auto quality is at 360p. See if I can change that. Let's try to change it to 720. Let's see if it'll autocorrect. Yeah, it's still a little pixely. Oh, look at what we got here. This is pretty cool. I'll show you guys some of the newer stuff that I got here recently. We picked up this big 20-gallon shop vac. Picked that up. Let's see here. What else did we get? Got this big roll of vinyl. And those of you guys who deal with signs and floor mats for your trucks and stuff know how valuable this stuff is. Oh, and you guys are not going to believe this. This came across the other day, and I bought this off of Craigslist. And look at it. You know what that is? This is a Ryobi chop saw. And this is exactly the model and make of the chop saw that I used when I built the Batmobile. It's just that what I did with the when I was making the Batmobile, I took this blade off and put on a steel blade, steel cutting blade, and I cut steel that way. I put the steel in there and then I cut the steel, and it was a chop saw that's exactly like this one. That's totally awesome. But I had to throw it away eventually because I used it for, you know, 3-4 years chopping steel, and these are not designed for that, but that's all I could afford. And yeah, that's just like the original chop saw I used to cut the steel for the Batmobile. That's kind of cool. Oh, I also got my hands on a whole bunch of these bulbs for lighting in the shop here, but the only problem is I can't find any fixtures. I've got the bulbs, and these are literally new bulbs because I got them from the Super 8. They were throwing out a whole bunch of garbage, and I saw that and I was like, yeah, because I need lighting for the shop here. Now all I need to do is find the fixtures and wiring, and I can wire this whole place up with lights. But I got to find the fixtures, and these are, for those of you who might be able to help out, okay, these are 2-foot light bulbs, 24 inches, and they are the get in light here, damn it. T12. The number is F20 F20 T12 CW 20 watt Sylvania. Those are the numbers. But I need to find the actual fixtures. And I looked on Amazon. I couldn't find any fixtures. I could find all the damn bulbs, sure. You know, everybody's selling the bulbs. But I need the fixture. You know, the thing that has the ballast in it and all that. That's what I need. So I got a whole shitload of bulbs here, but nothing to start them up. Nothing to get them to work. Now, what else? Remember that tank sitting there? I've had sitting on the side of the garage for I don't know how long. But that tank right there, I cut it open. Finally got this bottom nipple off. Cut it open. Where is that? Right there. Then we had to pull. This thing did have a bladder in it, but the bladder was bracketed to this piece right here. So I had to pull out of that little square tube right there, out of that little square hole, that huge ass green bladder for water, because it was a water tank. And that was hard. I actually had to have Cody come out and help me, and I'm pulling and yanking the hell out of that thing, trying to get it out. Oh man, that was a chore. Yeah, what else has been going on here? Yeah, that's pretty much about, well, there's a lot more, but I just can't think of what we've done. I'm going to sit here on live stream and sit here and chit-chat about it. I don't know. It's a beautiful day out, I can tell you that much. We've had, God, almost, oh, let me turn the camera around. We've had almost 4-5 days worth of rain. And yeah, so it's today's actually a nice day to relax. Because now it's almost so dang hot and humid and nasty out there that you don't want to be outside, you know? Kitty. Here's Monkey. See, we normally don't let we let the kittens out. We try to let the kittens out almost every day. But, you know, some people are dog lovers. I'm a cat lover. Hi, sweetie. See, Monkey is kind of a goofball because she's not genetically proportional. There, how do I say that? That's because she's not genetically proportional. She has 6 paws on each foot, and she's a little wide in the back, so she's not a very good runner. Good mouser, but not a very good runner. But she's lovable as hell, so that's cool. Something else I came across up here is stupid. We got mice down in the basement running around in the insulation. And the other night, I'm sitting there and I could hear scratching. So I go up over there and I'm listening and pull out my knife, and we went and bought a live mouse trap because I want to catch the mice live and take them away. You know, take them away from the house. And anyway, so I start cutting away at the insulation, and come to find out that it was mice, but they were babies. It was a nest. So I was going to feed them to the kitties, but I just felt kind of bad about that, you know, because they're babies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've got a field right out here by the side of my house, and there's probably 60 baby nests of mice out there, but you know, these ones are the ones that are right in front of me. Maybe I'm just getting like soft in my old age. I'm getting too soft, but it's stupid mice. So we ended up hanging on to them, and now Crystal doesn't want to kill them. She doesn't want to do anything with them. We've got them in a tank. We've got them in this fishbowl tank, And, oh, I'm so broken. Oh, well. Oh, well. But, so we're taking care of these little mice, and we're trying to catch the mom, but, oh, I don't think we're going to be able to. And it's just going to be sad to know that we got to kill these babies, you know. These little baby mice. We were thinking about, you can't take them down to a pet shop and have them raise them, and then they turn into feeder mice. Pet shops won't. They shouldn't accept field mice. They shouldn't, because field mice can have diseases and stuff. And then if those mice are used to feed somebody's snake, and the snake dies, then the shop can be held liable. So that's not a that's not a believable factor to do. So we can't do that. Hey Austin, what's going on? Finally, somebody posts. I've had like a few people coming in here at times, and nobody posts, nobody comments or anything like that. They just come in to see what's going on and then they leave. So that's cool. You're the first commenter. So how are things going up there? And well, you're north of me, aren't you? Quebec. I think you're based out of Quebec, aren't you, Austin? I know you're really far north. I know. I think you never did tell me. I don't think you've ever told me exactly where you live. Not too bad for me. Ontario. Okay. Ontario. Yeah. I'm gonna go to Google here and type that in. Look it up. See where you're at in comparison to where I'm at. Nah. What? There's an actual. Wait, yeah. That would be confusing. There's Ontario City and then there's Ontario Province. I live in Ontario, Ontario. That's what Google's showing me here. Ontario is one of the 13 provinces and territories of Canada. Located in central Canada, it is Canada's most populous province, with 38.3% of the population. Yeah, Canada is pretty much the same type of thing as the United States is. But it's a little odd because, oh, well, no, I guess not. Maybe not. Back up here. Oh, all right. Yeah. Are you getting lots of rain up there, Austin? Or is it nice and sunny? Burlington, to be exact. Oh. Yeah, it looks like that area is a little bit higher than the Midwest. See, it's odd. It's odd that the safest place in the United States to live is the Midwest, but everybody lives on the damn coast. What is going on with that? The air conditioner barely keeps up in the bedroom. Yeah, I almost wonder what it's like down there in Arizona. Down there in Arizona, they got real bad heat down there, and they're like up here in the north. You know, the most important thing is to have a heater because the winters get so cold. But down there in like Arizona and certain parts of Nevada, the most important thing to have is an air conditioner. So, I wonder how those people have been doing. What do you guys got? Oh, well, I guess Austin, you're in Canada, but I was just see how many people out there have have ideas on what they're going to do for the 4th of July. Which my trike was working. Feel cooped up being inside so much. Yeah, we got to that point, and we just decided to say screw it, just screw it. Of course, it only lasted for us for maybe about a week. We were quarantined in the house. We were just like, something. And I started looking up information. She's looking up information. We're all looking up information. It's just like I'm like, look at this crap, about the coronavirus. I actually posted it over on my Facebook page. Austin, if you're a follower over there on my Facebook page, you'll see some of the most recent stuff I posted like last night. I've got a video. Shoot, no, I don't. I have it in my. I think I have it in my favorites, but I'm gonna have to. If I remember, I'll post it over on Facebook where it talks about the coronavirus and how it relates to everything else and how it's just a bunch of bullshit. How people are encouraged, how these hospitals get paid whenever they show a a virus thing. This individual's in the hospital in Ward 9 because they are showing signs of the COVID-19 virus. When they put that shit on paper, they get paid a bunch of money for that shit. Like $13,000, something weird. Oh no, wait, no, that's a coroner thing. If somebody passes away and they show signs of possible COVID, then the coroner gets like $13,000 just for claiming that. A bunch of God, oh my God. Hey, Paulie, what's going on? Hey, T-Man, it's been a while, but currently at work. Happy 4th to you. All right, that's cool. Yeah, Paulie, how long were you out of work, or did they even shut your business down? They didn't do it here. They didn't do it at the Super 8. They didn't do that, but they had also they shut the state down for just a little while. Well, no, they didn't shut it down. You could go through, but if you were going to come here and you were going to visit somebody, they wanted you to quarantine for like 14 days. Now, a lot of hotels were like, that'd be kind of cool if we could find somebody who would come in here and stay for a 14-day trial before they could go anywhere else in the state to visit their family. And I told Crystal to tell the boss of the place, saying, you should set up some type of special payment plan for people who have to quarantine for 15 or 14 days in a hotel. Make it a flat $200 or make it a flat $350, whatever. Make it a flat amount, not make it some, pay each night kind of crazy. Yep, I've been on Facebook. Yep, I've seen the Facebook stuff. Okay. I am a government worker, sent home, still go paid 2.5. Yeah. Oh, you're a government employee. So they sent you home and you still got paid for 2.5 months worth of not being at work? Yeah. Yeah. The new conundrum now is that people who are getting this $600, $600 a week or every other week or something like that. I haven't applied for it. I'm screwed that. I don't work, and and for the stimulus money. I didn't even apply for that. Crystal applied for it for me. She put my information in to try so I could get the money, but I was like, it's not gonna work. They're not gonna, the CSED, the child support agency, is going to take it. And she's like, well, we'll see. And yeah, they took it. And I told her, I says, well, I'm going to contact them again for tier 2. Tier 2 that's going to be coming out. Don't send me any money. If I'm not going to get it, then nobody's going to get it. It's that damn simple, you know. If so, I'm gonna opt out of that of the second tier stimulus. Paul, I better get back to work. Bless him, brother. Oh, okay, Paul. All right. Yeah, you're on lunch break, or you're on your phone right now listening, and you're like looking around to make sure nobody sees you online. They're tracking you through the Wi-Fi. They got their own Wi-Fi. Yeah. Okay, Paul. Thanks, man. Take it easy. Yeah. But Austin, yeah, we lasted. They never shut the Super 8 down for her, and we got to the point. They got to the point to where, at least at the one she worked at, they would have like 4, and I was offline. I was disconnected and everything for like, I don't know, 5 minutes here, because I'm clicking around on my screen here trying to find what's going on. For like, I don't know, 5 minutes here, because I'm clicking around on my screen here trying to find what's going on. And so I went to hit live again, and then it says disconnected, or it says stream interrupted, uh, disconnect or retry. So I was like, okay, retry. So I clicked on it, and now it reconnected me to the same live stream through my. This is weird. I didn't realize you could do that. We got explosions going on all over the place now. People shooting off fireworks and stuff. So far, this is the fireworks we've got. Let me go grab them quick. Or wait, here, I'll just turn the camera around so I can show you guys. Turn the camera around. Okay. This is our fireworks. Joy. So far, we've got we got these little spinning roses, and then we got 2 things of firecrackers. That's it. Because we're pouring shit. So yeah. But we might be able to go out either tonight or tomorrow and get some more fireworks, because we kind of want to do that. We're going to have a whole bunch of people coming out for the 4th. Yeah, we're going to have a whole bunch of people come for the 4th, so we're going to have a full house. And so today I got to clean up the deck a little bit and sort things out around here and set stuff up. Yeah, I know, Austin. That's just totally odd. That's just weird. It may have given the option to reconnect because people stayed. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's just odd. That's happened once before, but not this long of a lag. I was shut down, disconnected for 5 minutes before I fired this thing up. So I'm wondering what's going to happen. Will YouTube wipe out that 5 minutes of black screen that you guys were watching, and then just knock that out and then reconnect everything? Will it do that on the video once it's fully done and rendered? I don't know. We'll find out. So, yeah. So since I haven't really been uploading too much here, you guys, and I haven't really been doing much, what other YouTube channels have you guys been watching? I've been watching every single time Corporal's Corner pops up a video. He likes to go out and do stealth camping and stuff like that, and his videos are about 15-20 minutes long, something like that. And I like his videos. He's a pretty cool guy. And then there's Jimmy DeRista. I like watching him. Um, but yeah, I was just kind of wondering that, what other channels do you guys watch? We've got 3 people watching right now, so there should be a few people commenting on this. Where I am, I didn't qualify for the benefit. Even if I did, it would help as much as the disability program clause, a good chunk back. But my business is increasing, which is better anyways. That's good. That's good, Austin. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's always hard to start a business because you always gotta, you know, the it's hard to start a business when you don't have very much money and you gotta just rely fully on your talent and all that kind of stuff, and your effort and your work you put into it. And yeah, I know what you're saying there. I've tried starting. Well, I've started multiple businesses, but they just never go anywhere because I don't have the capital to invest in it to start advertising. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can do by yourself, and then you need to have the money to broaden it, to go further with it. But you know, I can't really do that. So I don't. I I can't get any bank loans or anything like that, and credit's too shot, and yeah, it's financially my life's too damn fucked up for to go out and pursue the average generic uh, forms of getting funding. Of course, I could always go out and sell drugs. I could do that, go out and sell meth and cocaine. I could find people out there who do that, but I really don't want to. That's a line I don't want to cross. So, yeah, but I'm subscribed to 79 channels. Many of them do post regularly, and I do watch most of what they upload. Yeah, I think I'm subscribed to like 68, something like that. But a lot of them don't upload regularly. Some of them are some of them are older channels that don't upload anymore. There's a few that do upload that don't. There was one channel that I was subscribed to that showed you how to use um, Sony Vegas editing program, but the guy has slowly gotten away from using Sony Vegas and he's using a different program now. And it's just like I'm not really too interested in watching his stuff anymore because I only use that my Sony Vegas is the only one that I primarily use, and there's a few other ones too that I use too. But yeah, thankfully with my business, I'm networking with many people and starting to get some backers that want to see me succeed. That's good, Austin. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to find the financial backing, and no matter what anybody says, some people just luck out because they like singers or something like that, or some people can start a business and they know the right people and they can get out there and they can do their thing and start making money right away. Start pulling in a profit. You know what I would really like to do is I would really like to do an Amazon FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. I would really like to start a business doing that. I would really, really like to do that. But to come up with the financing and the first initial product purchase and to get all that stuff set up, I mean, it's money I don't have, and I just I don't have, and unless something serious happens, then I'll never have it. So you know, I don't know. That's one of the reasons why that's one reason why I haven't really been too dedicated to uploading consistently, because I run out of funds and I run out of material, and then I'm just kind of sitting there. And right now I don't really have enough steel to do what I do. And then um, when I upload videos, they might get 1 or 200 views to them, and it's not. Of course, I haven't really done a build video, building something original. I mean, I did do a build video, but I haven't completed it. It wasn't really even a build video. It was more like a video of I have these pair of pants that are my favorite pair of pants,
and they've got this soft fleece on the inside of them. And they're my favorite pair of pants. But the problem is that because I wear them so much, and they're denim, uh, is that the knees are starting to wear out in them. So what I did is I bought some leather, and I bought some leather glue. God, I didn't know that was actual a thing. I didn't know you could buy leather glue or glue for leather. I didn't know that, but apparently you can buy glue for leather and suede. So I bought this glue, and it's kind of funny because I saw the idea on this. It popped up in my feeds, and there was this girl, and she was talking about how to take black leather and glue it to your pants so that way it defines the girl's body better and her legs better. And she was showing how to design it, and this right here will put that nice curve in your hips, and this right here will do. And I'm sitting there watching this, I'm like, why the hell did this pop up in my feeds? You know? Well, so I watch it, and it totally gave me the idea to do what I did. And I bought some leather, and on the knee parts of those pants, I cut out a pattern of leather, and I glued the leather onto the knee parts. And it looks a little goofy because it's not dark, you know. It's it's pale leather, but man, it works. It works like a charm because I'll kneel out here, I'll get on the ground and work, messing with something or whatever, and it's full blown. It's like walking around with permanent knee pads, but it's actually a chunk of leather that's stuck on that's glued onto the pants. So that's kind of neat. I have the same issue with material. So annoying. Hoping to design a new trike that will have a full canopy for all-weather driving. The problem is modeling the proportions right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I had people, ask me about maybe even taking the Tumbler, making the Batmobile, and building fiberglass body panels. And there was a time where I was thinking about actually taking the Batmobile and building fiberglass body panels, and then making a template, and then using that template to create body panels, and then sell the Tumbler go-kart body as a sign placement, like at car companies and stuff like that, at car dealerships or whatever. They could have the mold of the Batmobile like sitting off to the side or something like that, purposely to catch people's eyes to want to stop in and check out this molded Batmobile. I actually thought about doing that, but looking at all the work I'd have to do to it and the possible lawsuit I'd get from Warner Brothers is not something I'd want to do. So that idea was squashed. I have to keep smoking in here because I got all these damn. I don't know. I'm surprised I haven't landed on the camera yet. Mosquitoes. Oh, I see. 1x2 lumber. Yeah. And foam panel. Yeah. That might work. That might be an idea. The one built to stay away from is Eleanor, Gone in 60 Seconds. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're saying there. Yeah. They'd be on you really quick if I tried doing something like that. But what do you think about that other go-kart that I was showing? Did you see that? I've got an idea for something like that. I've got this wing that I found on the side of the street. It's the rear wing to like some car. It fell off their car or something like that, and I found it sitting out in the street. And it's a big curved like half moon shape, like the sliver of the moon, and it's a wing. And I'm thinking about maybe putting that on this cart. It'd be kind of cool. Out of everything that I need to get for that cart, I think I've got the axle. I've got the axle sitting over here. I need to get tires, and I need to get sprocket, chain. Need to see if the engine will even start. Really? No way. There was a YouTuber that did the Mustang. All videos had to be taken down. Car was repossessed. Whoa. That would be... Oh, God. I would be so mad. Wow. Yeah, YouTube's been getting a little too crazy with taking down videos and stuff. You know, I mean, I was watching one channel, and the guy was doing a live stream, and he was talking about certain things. He was getting a little opinionated, I should say. You know, he got a little opinionated and started barking a little bit too aggressively, and YouTube came in and shut that video down. I mean, it was like a hour and a half live stream, something like that. It was good. He had a lot of really good information in it, but yeah, they came in. When I heard about it, because I wasn't even at home when I saw it, I wanted to get home and rip it off of YouTube so I could save it. But by the time I got home, YouTube had already taken it down. So, and I don't know if you can. I don't know what is that website? The Time Machine, the Wayback Machine. You know that website that does that you can go back in the past and view how the internet looked at a certain period of time. You know, it's the Wayback Machine, I think. You can go to that website, but I don't think YouTube works on that. I don't think you can watch a video on YouTube that was uploaded 2 years ago that they have now taken down. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can do that on that system. I think what that system does is it goes out and takes a screenshot of a page, you know. It was almost done too. The car community was pissed. Yeah. Yeah, you'd think people would be mad. Yeah. That is that is kind of an iconic car too, though. But wow. Yeah. Have you guys seen that oh, Widowmaker? Widowmaker has started uploading videos again. Have you guys seen that? He changed his channel name to like Crash Dummy or something like that. Yeah. He changed his YouTube channel from Widowmaker to something else. He's doing a lot of videos with his dad and everything. Yeah. So Austin, up there in Ontario, have there been any like riots and stuff going on? They've had some really serious stuff happening over there in Seattle here. Some militia came in and they like shut down like 6 city blocks. They like took control of 6 damn city blocks. I mean, you have to be careful about what you read in on the internet, because there's posts that talk about it on how these people just evil and they're just, you know, they're all bad people and blah blah blah. Of course, they did the same shit to the militias back in the 60s and 50s and 60s. You know, when our system was losing control, they had to get rid of those people who would fight back, and that's what the militias were. So they started
using propaganda like all these militia people. They don't want to pay their taxes and they don't contribute to society and they're just bad people and they're druggies and blah blah blah. Well, fucking so they beat out all these militia and never gave them any credit for anything. And then they had to bring in the National Guard, and that's what the National Guard is. The National Guard was brought in because to replace the militia, because the state wanted to have a fighting force that would take their orders, but the militias were the fighting orders for the people. You know what I'm saying? And the states would turn around, some natural disaster, some hurricane would hit or something like that, and they'd be like, hey, militia, can you come in? Because there was a time when you could actually go down to City Hall and talk to your militia representative. Well, the city and state legislation would pass some type of legislation that would dick over people of their land and take houses and all that kind of crap, and these militias didn't like that. So whenever a natural disaster happened or something seriously bad happened or whatever, normally the militias would be right there to help. There were people who would come in and help. You don't need any authorization. You just say, yeah, we heard about the Henry's barn getting taken down by the tornado, so we want to show up and help build it, and help get these people out of here and stuff like that, and they would help out. Well, when these states started passing laws that would take people's lands and do real bad stuff to the people, then these militias started stepping up and saying, "No, tough shit. We're not gonna come and help you now. Look at what all this crap you guys passed, and you gave okay to it. And we've got people out here losing their farms and their families, and they're homeless and blah blah blah. No, we're not gonna help. Tough shit. We want you out of office. We're gonna get you out of office." Well, the higher ups didn't like that, so what they did is they started a propaganda technique to make all these militias look like they're bad fucking people. They're all losers, and they just want to hurt everybody, and they don't want to comply with the law. And so they turned around and did that using propaganda techniques, and obviously you had all these dumbass people out there actually believing it, and so they got rid of the militias. Well, I mean, the militias are still around, but they don't get any credit for fucking anything whatsoever. I mean, the last story I heard about the militias coming in and trying to help out, I heard one in about 9/11, and the mayor of New York called the coordinator of the Montana militia and asked him if there's any way that Montana militia could help out with what happened in New York. And the Montana militia shipped them like 200 military grade gas masks. So all the workers out there could have these masks while they're out there working. That's the last I heard about something like that. But then I also heard that like ham radio operators and some militia for the crap that happened down there in New Orleans, they wanted to get in there and help out, but the National Guard and the military were like, no, you don't go in there. You'll just create more problems. Because, these are dumbasses too. They just take orders. They don't question shit. I get paid to do my job. All right, well, fine. But, there's people still out there dying because you're not letting us in there. Just because we don't have any fucking official training doesn't mean we can't learn this shit. And we already know it anyways because we practiced it, at home and in situations and stuff. So just because we don't have any official documentation showing that we know what we're doing doesn't mean that we don't know what we're doing, That's always kind of a big problem there. And, the military would keep people out and all sorts of shit. All these people who have legitimate training or purposely train themselves to be able to go into situations and save the day. You don't need to go to goddamn college. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to do any of that shit. If you and a bunch of people can get together and legitimately learn something and put yourself to the test and actually apply it, then yeah. But if you're some fucking, fat dumbass and you can't fucking run, you know what I'm saying? Then obviously you shouldn't be out there trying to help out, Of course, then there were the ham radio operators, from what I heard that happened down in New Orleans. The ham radio operators were like really useful, really helpful. They could
a lot of ham radio operators, they can patch into the family services, the family radios and stuff like that. They can patch into those services direct and talk to people who are in trouble. That's kind of cool. Being a ham radio operator and having the access to radio frequencies and knowing how to operate your stuff and set up antennas and emergency stuff, there's value behind that. I mean, here in my place, I've got my ham radio equipment. I've got that broadcast equipment. So in the event anything really bad ever happens here, as long as the electricity stays on, I've got the ability to talk over ham radio. I can get on emergency frequencies. I can set up a broadcast transmitting station. I can do that. You know, I can even as far as going in and playing music in stereo, I can do that too. But in the event that, of course, it's only reserved for in the event that shit hits the fan. But that's just a little thing that I like to know that I can do. So that's kind of nice. Mythek. Oh, hey. I'm originally from Baghdad, Iraq. We call that Tuesday. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. We call that Tuesday. We have protests, but for the most part, it's been peaceful. Oh. Oh, about the militia thing. Oh. Yeah. Well, you know, we're supposed to have militias. According to the Constitution, you're supposed to have militias. You know, you're supposed to have a fighting force for the people. You know, and the problem is what they should have done in the Constitution is they should have put a provision that a well-regulated militia is essential for the operation of a free state and free people. But what they should have added was that in the event that the people decide that the government has become too tyrannical, then those agencies and those law enforcement, what we would call law enforcement, military and policing agencies should stand down from enforcement of those bad laws that are hurting people. Because right now, what we have here is in the event something really bad happens, you'll have people going to these legislative buildings and these agencies and all these places bitching and barking, and they want to take everything down. They want to take the building down and get rid of legislation and start over anew. But then you've got military standing there. You've got cops standing there. You've got all these people trying to stop it from happening. You know what I'm saying? You'd have the National Guard and all that. All these people. And what they don't realize is that they are enforcing these bad laws that are dicking people over. And everybody always says, well, there's a better way about doing it. You can go into legislation and get the laws repealed. Well, when the problem with that is that whenever the higher ups think that a law is going to be repealed, they've got a fucking backup plan to sneak something else in after that deal is done. So that way they can keep the bullshit going. See, it's the mentality that has to be destroyed. It's the mentality of these higher ups that are creating the system the way it is. That's what needs to be destroyed. If you're going to go in and you're going to wipe out and appeal and amend or oh God, I can't even think of what the word is now. Reform the system. Then you have to get rid of those people who have formed it. You have to stop listening to those people who have formed the system as it is now. Get rid of those. Stop listening to them. Watch out who you hire in your administration to set up the next system. But people always sell out. People are always going to sell out.
You got one person who's got 16 years worth of college and advanced education, and they're $500,000, $500,000 in debt through their education. They're going to sell out to any job. If somebody says, well, we need somebody to do this and do this and do this in our system, and you know that that's blatantly destroying people's lives, that this person's job is going to be doing, they're going to do it because they're $500,000 in debt. And they have this brainwashed idea that no, looks like Crystal's home. Let's go see what she's doing. Hopefully we'll stay connected. Hey, I'm broadcasting live, and I'm going to put you guys online. So make sure you smile. Oh, yeah. Smile. Smile.
Hola.
Holy cow, look at all that nasty. Oh, what is that? Does it glow in the dark? Oh, it's a license plate thingy. Good luck. Don't trip and fall.
If I trip, I'm gonna make sure I throw these on you.
Oh, yeah. I'll duck.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
You'll be too busy on your phone.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will.
I'll be like, oh my God, here comes cans of tea flying at me. Dun, 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 dun. Turn around. There we go. Yeah, Mythic. That's happening here in the United States too. That's been going on here in the United States for a long time, for almost 150 years. They only pay attention to two sides, two parties. I think the last time, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I think the last time that a independent won any position was he was the governor. He was a governor of. Hey. Well, it looks like it just did the same dang thing again. Kicked me out. What you doing, Gizmo? Gizmo decided to come in here. Come here. Come on. Oh, yeah. This is Gizmo. Say hi, Gizmo. Yeah. He's our little lion. You want down? Uh-oh, I have an incoming call. Should I answer it or ignore it? I better ignore it. I wonder if this will disconnect me. Let's try it. Hello? All right. You're live. Okay, well, wow, this is totally odd how it just reconnects me right back to YouTube. This is totally crazy stuff, man. Okay. Austin, I wish I had pets. No, you don't. You spend so much money and no, actually, you have to get the, well, at least with cats, you have to get the cat litter and you got to get the food and then you got to give them a whole bunch of love and everything costs. Hey, kitty. Yeah, we don't have a while ago, Crystal was like, I have to look to make sure she's not out here. She was like, I want to get a dog. I want to get a dog. And I'm like, no, we're not going to get a dog. She's like, but we've got the property and we can get a dog. And I'm like, what kind of dog are you thinking about? Oh, I kind of want a German Shepherd. Or I'm like, no. Try to imagine a dog, and we have dog shit all over the place out here.
big human-sized, big round dog shit, like this long, piles of it, and we're driving through that with our go-karts and stuff. No. So what she do? We turn around, we get 5 cats. So now we got, instead of big piles of poop, a few big piles of poop everywhere, we've got a whole bunch of little piles of poop everywhere. And that sucks. But luckily cats dig and cover their poop up, so that's kind of cool. Yeah. Mythic, yeah, I know. I'm in Dallas for the past 7 years. Yeah. How are things going down there in Dallas, Mythic? You know, are they having any riots or anything like that, or protesting going on down there? I have a 2-year-old daughter. She learned how to fetch last year. That's funny. That's real funny. Yeah. Pets are kind of nice, but you gotta tend to them all the dang time. I mean, if you have the house and you have a place, an established place to have a pet, then having pets is okay. But you're homeless, you're living in an RV, you're living in a trailer, with hardly any money. Having a pet is not. It's best not to have any pets until you get established. Yeah, because not only are you creating a problem for yourself, but you're also creating a problem for that animal. You know. Started watching a new channel called Mike Festiva. Started watching because of a cool articulating 4x4 he's building. I think I saw that. It's maybe it might be the same guy, but I saw a video the other day that popped up on my feeds that it looks like somebody took a riding lawn tractor and extended out the axles a little bit and have the rear end and the front end, and it's all articulating and stuff like that. He goes up the side of this hill and turns around, comes back, and that might be the same one you're talking about. I don't know. Yeah. So Mythic, do you have any plans for the 4th of July? You guys gonna have a big family dinner and shoot off fireworks and stuff? You know what? Now that all these fireworks are being sold and everything, like what is it, Fentifa or whatever they are, Antifa, all these people, all these like protesters are going out and buying fireworks and stuff. The one firework that is actually legal in a lot of the states are sparklers. And maybe, just maybe, I should do a video on how to make a sparkler bomb. Does anybody know how to do that? Oh yeah, that's how to make a awesome sparkler bomb. Yeah. Oh, myth. I see it. Yeah, you're that's funny that he says that. Being an Arab in the United States, I kind of try to stay away from bombs. Yeah. Yeah, I could just see that. Yeah. Fireworks and stuff. Oh man. I've noticed a few build channels lately that are going more that are gaining more traction with their builds. It's a shame it didn't happen to yours. Yeah. It's somebody or someplace, somebody has done something to my content back in the day. Because I even showed you guys all that information on my account and stuff. Somebody's come in and purposely sabotaged my shit. Somebody has purposely sabotaged this channel. They might have put in some type of lien on it or some bullshit or whatever, you know. But whatever it is, they're definitely not assisting in anything. You know, they're a degradation of the growth of society, or me, you know, and me, you know. If I don't succeed, then you know it's hard for other people to do it too. Because when I was succeeding, when my channel was getting bigger, you know, I was giving a lot of shout outs to a lot of channels, helping people, helping their channels grow, helping their channels get going, you know. But the moment the shit started hitting the fan with me on my channel and started dicking me over, that created less value for those people. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm not like, you guys know that I'm not like all these other channels out here who will start getting popular and just hoard all the popularity to myself. You know, I give shout outs to channels that I think deserve to be shouted out. You know, I didn't have a problem with that. Yeah. The key to all build channels is tools and ads placements. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the tool channels, um, some of the build channels, you know, they'll promote some type of product, or they'll get contacted by the company or whatever, you know. There's been a few times when I've been contacted by companies to do stuff. The most recent one that I got contacted on, I looked through it, and it's not something that I could have accepted it, but I know through my past experience on my channel that you subscribers would not be interested in partaking in it. So it's not something I went with. I would not be able to apply any value to that business. Yeah, I could turn around and say, yeah, sure, I'll advertise it for you. You know, X amount of dollars or whatever. But the value that I could bring to them is so low that it would just be a loss to them. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much said no. So yeah. All right, Austin. Yeah, I'll probably shut this down here in a second too. So, yeah. I think since I'm out here and I'm chilling out in the heat and stuff, I think I'll probably just do a quick video with my phone about the new build, and then actually upload that, edit it and upload it. So, yeah, I'll probably do that in the next half hour or so. Start on it. But it ain't gonna be on YouTube until like later on tonight, or maybe even tomorrow morning. Because you got to edit it, and then you got to render it, and then you got to upload it. You know, each one of those processes can take, you know, it takes maybe about an hour to edit, and then it takes about maybe half an hour to render it, and then it'll take probably another half an hour to 45 minutes to upload it. Because, well, at least with everybody being home and everything, you know, the internet's slower. You know, a lot more people online, so yeah. You might be You might also consider mobile foldable boats builds. Yeah, I saw something like that. There's a few channels out there where people have done that. They'll take like panels and they'll put hinges in the panels, and then they'll seal those hinges up with some type of sealant, but it's still bendable, and you can fold an entire boat up into a patio like this big, and you can stick it on top of your car and strap it on. You know, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, dang thing just did it again. Isn't that weird? Actually, there are a few million views vids about this company that commercially produces these boats. Huh. Yeah, I might look into that. That's kind of neat. I bet more than half of them are builders. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Well, I know I've watched some videos where people have done that kind of stuff. Some people design them and yeah. Well, my system is getting goofy on me here, guys. So I'm gonna shut this down. Thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, I'll try to have that other video up here either tonight or tomorrow morning. So yeah, all right. So it's been an hour and 7 minutes or whatever this is saying. So yeah, don't forget to thumbs up the video or thumbs up the live stream. It'll get out there to more people, you know, that kind of thing. So all right. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you later.